decided we'll do an unpacking list rather than a packing list for our great adventure, because we took a lot of stuff that may not necessarily be required. Now the reason this pannier's on the ground is because it's fucked. We'll start at the top here. A little bit from the extra petrol tank that we didn't need and is lost anyway. Some warm gloves that are going to be needed badly when we get to Scotland. Waterproofs, definitely. Plastic bowls, never used. Cup, possibly used. Plates, never used. The thing that rattles in the back of the thing is the container and drives me crazy. Never used, or was it used once? Maybe. Mosquito repellent. We haven't seen a bloody mosquito. Now this is one I'm glad I took. It's got a spare razor blades, vital. It's got a spare one of these Bluetooths, which if you're driving along 1,000 kilometres of Siberian Strait or desert highway is vital. So a spare one of those, I don't regret that. First aid kit, possibly wise to take, but unused. Puncture repair kit. I think I would take that again. Sleeping mattress, very important. Empty packet of fags, vital. Waterproof cover for something I don't even have. Waterproof trousers, why the fuck did I take that? Really, seriously. Handy wee petrol stove, which I would take again. A bag for keeping the beers cool, which was never used because the beer's always warm when you buy it anyway. And then the toolkit, which weighs a ton. And I definitely wouldn't take the tyre levers again because we don't know what the fuck we're doing with them. And really, to be honest, most of this, would you? I don't know if I'd take most of it because we don't know how to use it, so why would you take it? And then what's this in the bottom? This looks exciting. This is like Christmas. Sheets in a pillowcase.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, moving nicely on to pannier number 2. Right, there's got to be some shading here. Oh, this is something I would definitely take, which is a bike lock, which is good for your helmet and stuff, makes you feel a little bit. Now, my Coleman tent, 2-man tent. Used once, very nice tent, takes about 5 hours to put up, but Jim's 1-person tent is definitely a plus on that. Now, I made sure I had plenty of gorilla tape, which probably weighs about a kilo. Maybe vital, but I wouldn't take it again. Or chain lube. Of all the things we've used the chain lube and the chain brush. I would say this is very important. A little bag, there's no particular need. A sponge for cleaning your bike, which I used once. Cloth. What the fuck is this? It must be
Jump leads.
Oh, jump leads, which I would actually take again. I think jump leads would be the one. Spare charging cables, vital. Bike seal. Mixed emotions about the bike seal because we haven't had a puncture, but I think when I'm going to go back to Scotland, I'm going to keep using it. I like the idea of it.
But would you carry spares?
No,
No.
I think that's going to be dumped now. Cable ties. I can understand why people take cable ties. We haven't used them, but that's a good one.
Possibly not 60 of them.
And this is a special chain luber that I saw on the internet, and I thought, well, that looks like a good idea. Still in its packet. Rubber gloves. Haven't been used. Another cloth. Spare camera. Spare bungees. Definitely useful. Some more cups that haven't been used. A hammer. Surprisingly, this has been used.
Yeah.
To bash ashes out of the panniers. Oh no, these are the jump cables.
So what the fuck's that? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's a battery charger.
Apologies, YouTube, for the swear.
No, it's a battery charger. That's what it is. It's a battery charger, which, if you've got jump cables, probably wasn't vital. This thing, this little baby here, this pump,
Useful.
that plugs into your bike, that is definitely one that I would take, so you can let the air out into your tyres when you need it. I've got enough of these puncture repair kit things to last 5 lifetimes. A tow rope, which I think I would take again. You can see the situation where you're broken down and your only way is to tow. I think I would take that. Glue, which is actually been used. I can't remember what for, but I would take that again. Air pressure thing, probably not bad. It's light anyway. These spare inner tubes I definitely wouldn't take again because
Yeah.
fucked at that stage. Another spare inner tube. Fucked at that stage. Spare visor. I'd probably take it again. Could you? Could be a problem. Oh, and this is for taking off your tyres, which I wouldn't take. I wouldn't take any of the tyre stuff.
Because you don't know how to use it,
I
mate.
don't know how to use it. Taking that wheel off, what the hell are you going to do with that? And my spare keys for everything inside the givey bag. And that's my list. Now let's do Jim's.
Right, what do we got in here? Warning triangle. Probably would actually, because it's legal requirement in Europe, but not used. Little funnel.
Very
useful.
Very useful.
Puncture, repair, gloop stuff. I'd bring that again. Not that we've used it, but it's good to know it's there. What have we got in here? Definitely bring more than you need.
Yeah.
Definitely bring it. What else? Fuses and bulbs. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Sellotape. It did fix my license plate, so
Nice.
that was good. Just glues and what else? Velcro. Oh, amp meter, not used once. What else have we got? Oh, spare charger. Oh, and some Loctite. Probably worth bringing, actually. WD-40. Yes. Used a lot. Chain brush, definitely. High vis. You know what, if you break down with these psychotic drivers, that's probably not a bad idea, I guess, but I've not used it. Same as James, bunch of tools I don't know how to use. Used the adjustable spanner most, probably. Maybe the Allen keys. But if you've got a tool for something you don't know how to do, why have you got that tool? Old license plate. Smashed to shit. White grease. I think anywhere you are, you can find a garage with something similar. To have this big can in your pannier, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Warmer gloves, obvious reasons. A bike pump. If you're going to bring one, I'd probably just bring the little electric one. Cloth. And then in here is my warm clothes tent. Sorry, no, sleeping bag. And actually I would definitely bring all of them because I've used them. So that's that. Over to number 2. Hoodie. Yeah. A disgusting rag for your cleaning your visor. Definitely need that in this part of the world. Pot for cooking. We use that a lot in Mongolia. Half a bottle of oil. I don't know why I've kept that. The likelihood that the next oil change will have the same brand is almost zero. Helmet lock. Yes, for sure. Cargo net. Not a bad shout. Just If your bungees are broken, it'll strap stuff on. What else have we got in here? The most important bit of equipment for James.
Oh,
The snicker.
the spare snicker. Yeah.
Always have a spare snicker. And then some noodles. This analog pressure gauge we've actually used quite a lot because it's got a nice little purge. So for changing your tyre pressure, it's actually a much nicer way of doing it than a digital one.
Yeah,
Recommended.
I agree with that.
Little gloves, I've actually used them, like gardening gloves. Dubbin for my boots, I've actually used that. Little stash baggy things. Sun cream, yeah, obviously. Lining for the jacket, yes. Tent, bits of tent. Sleeping mattress for sure. More tent. More tent. Water purification, not used once. We've been plastic pigs on this trip.
But it was a good thing to have.
It was nice to know it was there. I would bring it again. Puncture repair kit, obviously. Yeah. More little stash bags. Beer koozie. As James said, not used once because the beer's bloody warm anyway. More tent. I would definitely bring this again, one of these water bladders. We didn't really use it, but it's nice to know it's there. And what's in here? Yeah, gas for the stove, cup, bit of coffee. Yeah. That's it.
And hard panniers or soft panniers?
Hard. Just because when I've fallen over in Mongolia, it was the panniers that got squished, not my knees. So I would, just for that reason, I would say hard. For everything else, I'd probably say soft.
Yeah.
But for leg protection, when I needed it, I appreciate it.
So there you go, that's the packing list. Vital for Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar or bust.